Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I am Overland. I am Overland. It is last hour of this day. It's November 20th, right? 2019. Um, Waiting for somebody to come in. So I was thinking about all the people I love that are on these pages. All the people that I don't talk to anymore, all the people that have crossed my path, all the people that are currently in my life, all the people that I've ever tried to impact with my testimony of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, topics that we all struggle with as far as for mental health, emotional downfalls, family, friends, how to date whoever. And one quote that came to mind that keeps resonating in my mind, especially with the people out in Hawaii who are fighting for their land, that somebody posted, it's a hashtag, and it says people over profits. And because what their message is, like, these corporations shouldn't be taking their land and causing all this heartache and possible loss of lives, but a lot of people are getting like manhandled. So I thought of that hashtag, people over profits, and then I thought of everybody that I love or that I've had, what is it called? That I've had hard disconnections from. And then I started thinking about my life, where it's at, where I want to be, where I've come from. And I, it just was really strong, people over profits. And then I was thinking of people over arrogance, hashtag. These are just thoughts in my head. People over pride, people over hate, people over lies, people over anything that we struggle with every day. And my messages today is that if you know that there's something that, or in a relationship that you should be mending, I would suggest to put those people over your everything, your unforgiveness. And I'm speaking to myself, because there is a whole lot of people that have hurt me, and in their mind they feel like they're justified, which is each to each their own. I just scared myself. But I hope I don't get disturbed. But yeah, so I haven't. There's people that daily are in my life, and I have not forgiven because pride. And so, however you're ending out this day, especially when you interact with people in your business and they've either betrayed you or they've just treated you very uncivil, unchristlike, I would say breathe, breathe, and don't carry that into tomorrow. Like, I'm big right now on don't carry grudges and unhealthy like vibes and energy into the next day, because it just messes up your day. And the reason I can talk on it, because all week, as I've been telling you guys not to do it, I've been doing it because I'm human. I'm prideful. So I feel like if I can tell you guys not to do it, you guys are my accountability people. And then it makes me fight to, even if it comes into my day, either at the beginning, middle, or end, I'm fighting to be better because I don't want to be a hypocrite on here in telling you what to do or suggesting to you what to do, and I'm not at least striving to do it. A couple of weeks ago, we had I think it was our bishop, and he was talking about temple recommends, and that people that are in the church or even have fallen away from the church, they don't get the concept that the fact that we're not going to be perfect in this life doesn't disqualify you from going into the temple. It's just that the covenants and the promises that you've committed to from when you got baptized to after however many, like for the men, however many pieces of the priesthood that they've received, how they're living those laws, and then for the women, how they're living the laws that they've promised from baptism and when they get endowed. But the whole big thing about all of that is that what I'm saying is everybody thinks it's about perfection, that you have to have perfect willpower. There's no such thing as perfect willpower. And what I was saying in my main live is that we have to persevere to get what we want, no matter how bad we feel. And so my point again is that perfection to get to the temple and do all of those sacred things that we do in there, it doesn't require perfection. It requires you that every day you're striving to keep those promises that you've made when you entered into baptism and all of that. And I'm getting way too deeper than I wanted to on this. But my whole message for tonight is that however you're treating your people, whether it's people on your staff because you have a restaurant, whether it's people that you promote with because you do concerts, or whether it's your own family, stop thinking and stop giving yourself permission to mistreat them. Kind of like the government is doing to the Hawaiians in Hawaii. They're putting profits over people. Don't put don't put it in your mindset that you think because you have influence on this certain amount of people that you can just treat them however you want to treat them. My sisters know, like, I'm the last one. Like, I go hard for people. I will be your biggest cheerleader, hype man, whatever. But the moment that I think you think that you can talk to me any old way just because you're so-called stressed because of an event, because you're doing a project, no, I'm not that. I'm not that team player. You can go get some other yes man team player that you mistreat to get your goals done. Not me, but I will say that as you go get that one person, whatever duties and whatever you're asking of them, I know I can do 10 times. Like, I am 10 people in one person to your one person that you went and got because you want to have an ego trip and you want to have control. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve with people in any kind of leadership or any kind of mindset that, or they know that they influence people and they're charming or they're charismatic. Maybe that's the same word. They're charismatic and they know how to work people, and then they mistreat them. The very people that are trying to help you and give their whole heart to you, you turn around and treat them like slaves. No, that is not the way to help people strive to live their goals, to help people meet your goals for whatever entrepreneur thing you're doing. And just if you're a so-called leader, that's not what a leader does. Like, your behavior towards the people that really want to rock with you should always be in check. Should not be should not be an excuse to mistreat people. So again, perfection is not ever going to be met in this life, but that's no excuse to not give your 100%, 200%, however high your percent is, because everybody's different. And if you're a leader, you do not, because all you are, if you're the type of leader that says that this is me, take me as I am kind of person, all you're saying is that you're more important than anybody else. And that's ugly. That is ugly. So, I love you guys. So happy to be on here with you guys. It's getting easier not to feel like anything. It just feels nice to come up on here. So I hope you take whatever you needed from this message and that you incorporate it. Please, you leaders out there that own businesses or trying to own business, don't take whatever negatives that you had today into tomorrow. And again, I've said this for months since I've been doing these lives. When you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. Maya Angelou. Yeah. One day I'm going to pronounce everything the way it's supposed to. But until then, here are my imperfections. I love you guys, and we will talk tomorrow.